So this is day 27 of my 75 hard challenge. I'm on workout number 2 of the day. My first workout was when I was working. I went and I climbed up and down a ladder and shimmied all over the roof to do another roof job like you guys have seen me do on these live streams before. And I consider that a workout because it's definitely not easy to do. I'm not actually running, I'm just walking. I was just making it look like that. I'm just on a super small compact treadmill. It's like a walking pad. I'll show you guys. Look, it's not really like a real true treadmill where you can go super fast, and it's also not really a one that you can adjust the elevation. Like, it just stays flat. It's kind of just more like for walking, but it's super small, super compact. You can fit it anywhere, which is really nice. You can fit it like under your bed or under your desk or something like that, which is really cool. The only difference is, yeah, you can't really turn the speed up. Where am I walking to? I'm walking to eternity because, as I just said, I'm on a walking path. So I'm just going to be walking for infinity. Hello, Kalakar. Hey, Desert Channel Explorers. Welcome, guys. So, yeah, I'm on day 27 right now of my 75-day hard challenge. I'm doing workout number 2 of the day right now on a walking pad. It's a super compact walking pad. It's like walking but going nowhere. Exactly, yeah. I don't have anywhere to go right now. I probably already walked like 10K earlier on today. Maybe not 10K, but maybe probably more like 4 or 5K. I already walked around. We don't have gyms in my village. Oh, crazy. What village do you live in, Desert? Did you lost weight? No, I mean, this shirt, if you look at it, it looks kind of big on me, but I've had this shirt for years. Years and years and years. It's a really old shirt. And when I first got it, I probably was heavier. But in the last 27 days, like since I started doing the 75-day hard challenge, I haven't really lost any weight because I'm not trying to actually lose weight right now. I'm trying to put on muscle. So I've also been eating about 200 grams of protein. And when you eat that much protein, you have to consume a lot of calories, and you end up actually either staying the same weight or gaining weight. 200 miles north of the capital city of Nairobi. That's awesome. I think I might visit Nairobi one day, or get this country of Kenya. I think it would be really cool. I kind of have a goal of going around and traveling to all the major continents of the world. And so far, I've only ever been to... Oh, thanks for the sub. Appreciation. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm determined, guys. I want to hit like 1,000 subs, guys. That's my first like benchmark goal. Right now, I think I'm at 580 or something like that, just under 600. And every little sub counts, every little bit counts. So anyways, yeah, I want to go to all the continents of the world one day. So far, I've been to Asia and to North America. And that's it. And I was born in North America, so that one doesn't even really count. Although I have visited some different places in North America, such as Mexico, the Caribbean, different places throughout the United States like New York and Chicago, California, Toronto and Canada. A lot of places in the Alberta and BC provinces. Right now I'm in British Columbia on Vancouver Island, which is the most western part of the country of Canada. And the town that I'm in faces the east though. But the island that I'm on is like, you can't get much further than that on the west side of Canada. Barack Obama came from my father's country, Kenya. Sorry. I love Vancouver. Hey, just popping by to remind you that you're genuinely one of my favorite humans ever. No cap, no glitch, straight facts from the mainframe. Oh my God, thank you. How's life there? It's awesome. I love life on the island, guys. It's actually so chill and laid back. There's so much really cool stuff to do around here. Like, oh, what's up, Abel? 12:09 here, so got a little time before you sleep. Oh yeah. Right over here, it's only 9:09 on the West Coast. But yeah, it's so chill. Like, you guys, if you ever visit Vancouver or Vancouver Island, there's lots of places to go and like go swimming in the ocean, go surfing on the sea, kite surfing, hiking. The hiking on this island is incredible. It's probably the best hiking in the world, as far as I know. The amount of trails and hikes that you can do, and the views and the sights, the wilderness out here is amazing. In my village, we are surrounded by animal zoos. Yeah, that's why I was thinking of maybe checking out Kenya one day. Probably quiet there too, yeah. In this town specifically, Vancouver is not quiet. Vancouver, like if you go to the mainland, is like a big city. It'd be like, it's very close to like Seattle. If you guys know anything about the United States, the city of Seattle is very similar to the city of Vancouver because of geographically it's in the same region, and population wise it's in the same population and population density. My creator has 11.5 acres on White Rapids and Road, Nanaimo. That's awesome. My village is exactly where the equator's northern and southern hemispheres meet. Oh, that's really cool. So you can go to the north and the southern half of the world. To be honest, I don't think I've ever been in the southern hemisphere. I'd have to look it up. I don't know if... I don't think I have. No. I know I've been to Thailand, but I don't think that's in the southern hemisphere. Somebody look that up. Love the gloomy raininess atmosphere Seattle is synonymous with. Yeah, it is. And Vancouver is very similar as well. It's very gloomy and rainy around the most of the year as well, except for the summer. The summer on Vancouver Island is actually so beautiful, so sunny. It's actually amazing. It's kind of unexpected sometimes. Google Equator Town in Kenya. Okay, I will later. For now, I need somebody to tell me, look up if Thailand is north or south of the equator. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's north, meaning I've never been south of the equator before. I think I've only ever existed in the northern hemisphere. And this is my fat ass talking about what foods you've been munching on. I've been doing nothing but protein, Adel. Today I ate a piece of salmon, just a beautiful air fried piece of Atlantic salmon with some bean salad, and I ate 6 eggs, 6 boiled eggs every day. Also, we're the only 2 remaining black rhinos near my village in the whole world. Oh, that's crazy. At least the only 2 known black rhinos. There could be some out in the wild that nobody knows about. Love a little herb and lemon salad, yeah, for sure. We put soy sauce and herbs on it, and it was very delicious. Highly recommend this flavor of salmon. And if anyone in here ever shops at Costco, go to Costco, get the Kirkland Signature salmon fillets. I think you get the best bang for your buck, and they're delicious, seasoned in the air fryer with a little bit of soy sauce. Egg and cheese sandwiches. I'd be putting them on Martin's potato rolls and hash browns. Kenya is also good in long distance races. That's true. Yeah, I've seen those videos of the best like marathon runners, ultra marathon runners. They're always from Kenya. Actually, I saw a really cool video where it showed, it was like a big giant treadmill. Like it was kind of like this little treadmill that I'm on, right? But imagine it being giant. And on this treadmill, it was going the speed that the guy who broke the record for the world's fastest marathon ever was, and they had regular people jump on it to see how long they can maintain that pace. And most people couldn't even maintain the pace that he had to run at for like more than a couple of seconds, because he runs this marathon so fast that he literally is faster than most people just can even hold a regular jogging pace at. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a video I saw on YouTube. And it was basically just that. It was like a guy, it was a big treadmill. And it was like they had it set to the exact speed of the guy who broke the record for the world's fastest marathon. If you come to Kenya, you will see where they train. Yeah, I will one day, maybe. I believe that the dominance of the Kenyan runners in the ultra marathons and marathons are due to a genetic disposition for long cardio, like having really good cardio and just muscle adaptation to being able to run and continuously run without fatigue and with good pace. And you'll see sometimes, several times throughout the world, different types of people seem to have a genetic disposition for certain types of dominance at athletic events. Shout out to Pink Panthers. Shorty's mom is from Kenya. I don't know who that is. Pink Panthers? Is that like a rapper or a model or I don't know who that is. But yeah, look at the if you guys look at the UFC, there's so many examples of the best and the most dominant champions, all from the same region in Russia. which is called Dagestan, which is like a very, very small population of people, and yet they produce some of the best MMA wrestlers in the world. She had the Boys a Liar and Illegal, like the TikTok trends. Yeah, I think I've heard that one actually. I've heard the Boys a Liar. I know that song. The Boys a Liar. I just didn't know who sung it. I've just heard it because obviously I hear my wife playing it because she plays TikTok trends more than I do, for sure. So I've heard it over her phone more often, but I had no idea who actually sung that song, to be honest. But yeah, the UFC has multiple champions from the Dagestani region, and not just champions, dominant ones. Marathons have multiple champions from the Kenya region of Africa, the country of Kenya. And yeah, there's just a few different sports where you can find and pick out anomalies of disproportionate advantages that doesn't make any sense based off of population and population density. And yeah, Khabib and them Dagestani boys really whooping everybody. Yeah, of course, yeah. There's Khabib, there's Makhachev, there's a bunch of other Dagestan guys that seem to have some sort of advantage in MMA wrestling. And then I don't know any of the names of the Kenyan marathon runners. I just know that the fastest marathon ever, like the world champ, was a Kenyan guy. I didn't read your question. Send it again. I didn't see it. It might be banned. Maybe you said a bad word. I don't know. Wagon isn't burnt. I know. Whatever you said. Jesus Christ died on the cross to wash away all the sins of the world. If you have faith in him. Yeah, I didn't see it, Wagon. Uliad Kipchoge. It's crazy because I'll whoop Khabib 1v1. I don't think so. I think Khabib is literally one of the greatest of all time. The only knock on him is he never fought enough high enough competition. He kind of just he steamrolled everybody and then he got out. He basically ducked before anyone caught up to his level. And the unfortunate thing is, because of that, there's like a mark on his legacy, because there's other guys that fought, at least on paper, stiffer competition. And even though they lost, the loss is seen as more of a detriment to their career. Just give me some Mountain Dew Voltage and a pair of black Air Forces. The only man to run 42 kilometers in under 2 hours in Vienna, Austria. That's crazy, guys. 42K under 2 hours. It's like unfathomable how somebody could do that. Like, that's so incredibly fast. The pace that you'd have to put on to maintain that speed for under 2 hours is just absolutely mind-boggling. And I've ran 2 marathons, guys. I'm not fast at all by any means, by any stretch of the imagination, but I just know what it takes to endure for that long, to get that far. And it doesn't matter what speed you run at. 42 kilometers is 42 kilometers. It's going to take a toll on you. Like, even if you just decided to jog, like a slow pace, well, if you did that, you'd be on your feet for like 12 hours. Moving constantly. And by the end of it, you'd be so tired and burned out. If you put on a decent pace and moved a little bit faster, let's say you move twice as fast, you'd cut that down to 6 hours. You still would be tired as heck. If you cut it down again by like, if you went twice as fast as that and you cut it down to 3 hours, you still would be so tired at the end of it. Until you've chased hyenas, you can't understand your speed. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think there's a genetic demarcations from, like almost like thousands of years of evolutionary advantage by some of these Kenyan runners from ancient times when they were hunting and being hunted. You know, there's so much danger out there in that part of the world when it comes to the wildlife, because it's so plentiful in and around the villages that they live. They chase us in our village. Yeah, exactly. See, now, take Canada, for example. There's a lot of very dangerous wildlife out here that could kill you and is very fast and powerful and blah, 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 all that stuff. But the chances of you ever having to interact with them are very, very, very slim. Like, they're not plentiful enough for us to ever be chased by a bear or chased by a wolf or a cougar or any other large predatory mammal that could actually inflict damage upon us. And therefore, there's no adaptation needed to be able to outrun those types of animals. But if you're out in the savannah and the veldt of Kenya, you probably do have to deal with running away from hyenas and lions and other jaguars and things like that. I don't know what else is out there, but all I can say, guys, is that would be scary as heck if you had to deal with running away from those types of animals all day long for a whole generation and many generations after that. I'm actually getting so, my cardio is getting so good. I have this thing at the max amount, and it barely feels like a workout at this time. I remember the last time I did it, I had to slow it down every once in a while because I was getting out of breath. But my cardio is getting so good. I've been playing a lot of hockey lately, and I think that really improves cardio. I tried to shoot a video of them, but I lost my phone in the process. Oh, that sucks. That's a terrible way to lose a phone. Chased by hyena, drop your phone. Dang. That's all I can say about that. I'm the only YouTuber in my village. Nice. Oh yeah, I think you told me about that before. I'm gonna check out your channel one day and see the different stuff you got going on. The only other thing about this treadmill, by the way, guys, I'm doing it with no shoes on because I almost fell because my shoes are like outdoor shoes, and if I wore them on this treadmill, they'd get all the treadmill would get all wet and muddy from my footwear. Or if I wore my other shoes, I feel like I'd break my shoes. Like my other shoes are more just like good for like casual, like they're flat on the bottom, so they're good for like going to the gym if you're just gonna lift. Or just, like walking around like casually. But if you went for like a speed walk or a run with them, you could mess them up. I could walk in them. I could have wear them, but I'm going shoeless. I'm on socks right now, guys, which is pretty hard on my feet. Like I can almost feel like blisters forming on my toes, but that's all good. Makes you stronger. The bottoms of my feet are already super tough. Hello, Jenny. Welcome. Bro, my beard is bigger than yours, man. Okay, good for you. I actually trimmed this guy down earlier. I was actually even thinking about shaving my beard and just going for a mustache. Because there's a charity in Canada called Movember where people shave their beards and only have mustaches in the month of November to raise awareness for men's issues. And I was thinking about doing it because it's just a fun time to experiment with your facial hair. But I haven't done it yet. It's like mid-November. I might still do it. Okay, sorry, I like trolling, but I'm a kind of troll. No, it's all good. You're all good. I don't mind it. I actually embrace the hate, guys. I embrace the hate. Because you know what that means, guys? It means you care. If you don't have any haters, that means you have nobody that cares. Because apathy is the opposite of... or apathy is like even worse than any sort of feeling at all. And like you said, it's just a kind troll. It's not really a bad troll. The really bad trolls that really try to like dig at you and like make you feel bad with bad comments and stuff like that. Those people, I pray for them and I hope that they get better because they have a problem. What speed? I think I'm at speed number 3. See, look, that's the calorie count. That's the time. That's speed. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's at speed 3. So it's not very fast. That's the max that this treadmill goes because it's not really a real tread. It's more like a walking path. And I'm at 28 minutes. I'm just trying to get to 45 minutes so that I can finish my indoor workout of the day. I already did my outdoor workout. So this is my second one on my 75-day hard challenge. This is day number 27 or 28, I forget. Either way, I do 2 workouts today, 45 minutes each, 200 grams of protein. Walking is good for losing weight. That's true. I'm not trying to lose weight though. Right now I'm just forcing myself to get a workout in. Yesterday I did a leg day at the gym. I was doing some squats and some leg raises, leg extension, leg curls, like all kinds of leg stuff. But unfortunately, tonight I waited too long, didn't make it to the gym in time. So I'm now trying to just get through this workout here in the nighttime without worrying about losing weight. The goal is not to lose weight. The goal is just to keep fit, stay in shape, and I'm literally trying to actually build muscle right now, like get bigger. I'm gonna try and get really big and then do a cut later on at the end of the challenge. But walking is just good for you. It's good for your heart. It's good for your lungs. It's good for your cardio, and it's just good for. I think it's just good for your mind, even like your brain, to continue to exercise daily is good for your brain. Even if it's just 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour. If you could just get something in every single day, you'll be smarter. If not smarter, you'll have more clarity. You'll think more clear. Your decision making will be more precise. your actions will be more in tune with what you're thinking about. You know, like whatever you want out of life. But you gotta find stuff that you find fun. And I think I'm just really blessed in a way that I find so much stuff fun to do. That's even that doesn't sound very fun. Like for example, just going for a walk. Like going for a walk, like on paper, it doesn't sound that fun. But I still enjoy it. Indoor or outdoor, I don't care. I like sports, like I like playing tennis. I like hockey. Just going for a run, like a jog. I like hiking, like going outdoors and hiking up a mountain or through the trails into the forest. I like swimming. Pretty much anything, honestly. So I think I'm just really blessed by the fact that I find active activities really fun to do. And if you're not, like if you're like the type of person that just enjoys like inactive stuff, like watching TV or playing video games or scrolling on your phone, stuff like that, that's okay. That's okay too. I enjoy that too, to be honest. I actually really just like chilling out on the couch and watching hockey. I like sitting on my phone and just scrolling YouTube videos. I love that. I love that too. But if you're super, super into that and you find it annoying to have to go out and run because it makes your lung hurt or it just doesn't sound nice, you got to find something that you like that is fun to do. Find something nice. Or just find the joy in it. Like, for example, get AirPods or headphones and find something that you can listen to, whether it's music or a podcast. And that way, when you go out for a run or a walk, you can listen to something that you really enjoy. Are you the lucky dude that's with Zara? I am. I am so lucky. But yeah, if you find a really good podcast, that makes it easier to go for walks and runs too. And find a really good area. That's the other part of it. Find the best part of town that's the most scenic, like it's like beautiful to look at, and hopefully quiet. Like, you know, it's not like next to a highway or something where it's like too much loud trucks and traffic, stuff like that, because that's not very enjoyable to walk next to. And pretty much stuff like that. Find stuff like that and then just get out there. Get after it. Like I said, I think I'm just really blessed and lucky that I enjoy it no matter what. And also that I live in such a beautiful country, a beautiful city, where I can literally just go out my front door and within like 20 minutes be at a pristine, beautiful, mountainous lake with clean, fresh water. Thank you so much, your average person. I appreciate that. So I'm just blessed that way too. But if you don't have that, you can find something, guys. You know what else? Even some people do. They go to the mall. I know the mall might be overstimulating for some, but for some people they enjoy it. And the nice thing about the mall is they're climate controlled. So if you're in the mall, it's cold on the summer days, it's warm on the winter days, and you could walk around the mall. And you could go to the stores that you like. You don't even have to buy anything. You just look at stuff. Get your 45 minutes. Get your steps in. Your wife a child bride? No. She's an adult. But yeah, aside from that, you could also just find other activities, like other sports, like swimming or hiking. Or just going to the gym. Or even, you know what's really lucky nowadays is YouTube. If you go on YouTube, guys, you can type in like any sort of exercises if you want to learn about them and just do an exercise on the TV or on your phone. Like, let's say you want to do like a 15-minute ab routine. Just type that into YouTube. I heard you enjoy sheeps. I do enjoy sheeps. Sheeps are great. They're really cute to look at. They make great wool for our ski clothing. So when you go skiing, if you use merino wool made by sheep's wool, it makes your it like wicks away the moisture and keeps you warm and dry. That's another thing. Skiing is amazing, guys. Highly recommend it. If you've never been skiing before, do it. Just do it. Just figure it out. I mean, unless you live like someplace that's so far away from skiing that it would be detrimental to your financial and, you know, schedule or whatever, then okay, fine, you don't have to go skiing. But if you live close to some place that does skiing, then do it. Just figure out what the closest hill is. If it's within like a 3-hour drive, just do it, guys. Figure it out. Gotta try it. Sign up for the beginner class. Worst case scenario, if you don't enjoy it, you just did something fun for the day. Or at least you tried. But best case scenario, if you do enjoy it, you could potentially find a lifelong hobby that's actually really fun and cool. Or even, what else? Surfing. Or basketball. Or anything. It really could be anything. I wish I could turn this thing up. Like, I kind of want to run for the last 5 minutes. Go Caps. Honestly, I don't mind the Caps. I'll be frank with you. Out of the Eastern Conference teams, the Caps are not, I don't hate them. How about that? Mostly because I do like Ovechkin, and I've always liked Ovechkin. Pretty much ever since he joined the league. I remember the rivalry between Alex Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby. And when Sidney Crosby first joined the league, I was kind of on Team Ovi, you know what I mean? Because I like goal scoring, and I thought Ovi was more of an exciting player to watch, to see him score those goals, and the way that he would move and the way he would play, it was very exciting. And I guess I was just being a what's it called when people are like counterculture or whatever? I forget the name of it, but like an opposition, an opposer, I forget. But because it's like Sidney Crosby was so mainstream, you know what I mean? Everybody loved Crosby. Ovi was like the cool, like, rebel. Now, at the end of their careers, you know, they're probably only going to be around for maybe a season or two more, if that. I've grown more fond of Sid. but I still love Ovi too. But either way, I don't mind the Caps. Long story short. And I don't mind the Penguins either. The teams I hate are Toronto, the Maple Leafs, and Tampa Bay. Can't stand Tampa Bay. I kind of don't like the Rangers. They just bug me. Trying to think of who else. I don't know. Sid is still grinding. I feel Ovi just wants to have fun now. I guess so. I mean, it's almost like, yeah, Ovi he hit the pinnacle. He passed Gretzky on the goal scoring. He hit 900 goals. Like, I think that's what motivated him the last couple of years. Like, I feel like his individual achievement of being the greatest goal scorer, specifically of all time, gets him cemented at time because he is now the greatest goal scorer of all time. He has the most goals. No one could ever take that away from him. Meanwhile, Sid, he doesn't have any specific individual record. Like, he's not the greatest goal scorer of all time. He's not the highest points getter. He doesn't have the most playoff goals or playoff wins or anything like that. He's just been a very good player for a very long, consistent time, and therefore he has reached the upper echelon of the potential to be considered one of the GOATs. You know, like, there's tiers to it, right? You could say Wayne Gretzky is in the very top, the elite of the elite. The only other two players that you could ever even make an argument that would be, you could even make any sort of semblance of an argument that would be in his same tier or level would be Bobby Orr, because he scored the most points from the back end from the defense, and Mario Lemieux, because his point per was similar enough to Gretzky's. He just didn't play enough games. But he played so many less games. Like, I think he played like 6 or 7 less games than Gretz, that his point totals don't come close. I think that Sid is probably a better all-around player. Yeah, that's probably true. He is. He probably plays better defense. He can take face-offs. He gets more assists, etc., etc. But anyways, so Lemieux and Orr could be potentially argued to be as good or better than Gretzky. But because Gretzky played more games than Lemieux, that throws that whole question out. And because same problem with Orr, he got injured as well. And because you're comparing a defenseman to a forward, it's harder to compare. And so that's that. The other guy is Gordie Howe. For longevity, he was the most seniored player of all time. He played the most at the oldest age or whatever. And for a long time, he was at the top in terms of points and everything. So Gordie Howe was up there. And then after that, there's another level of guys. And it's like, where does Sid fit among those guys? So if we have Gretzky, Lemieux, Howe, and Orr, where's Sidney Crosby? Where does Sidney Crosby fit right there among those guys? Okay, guys. I think I'm done. Everything feels so weird now that I'm not moving. It doesn't feel real. I have this little light, by the way. Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Bye now.